what will be a story, and it's a story which will go on and on, is what's happened on the inside. Is it an inside job that's going on? This will carry on for weeks and weeks and weeks. Did Trump have people in the government who allowed the protesters in? Did he have people on the inside and having certain... There was a lack of police there, wasn't there?
There are a lot of people that are saying that the
conspiracy,
video... But there's video footage, though, of police opening barriers. There's video footage of people taking selfies with the rioters. Yeah. You've got DC police, because as I explained last week on the show, you've got DC police, and then you've got Capitol Police. It's like the Vatican in Rome, and you've got police in Rome, and you've got police that deal with the Vatican as almost a separate state. And here you've got the Capitol as a separate state within DC. Now, the Capitol Police, a lot of them were very heroic, but yeah, you've got stuff on tape where they are seen opening doors for the protesters, taking selfies, all the rest of it. But we do have a video of something really shocking.
It's not. Also take a look as to what's been happening a week after the pro-Trump mobs vandalized the US Capitol. The country is now dealing with the aftermath, from arrests to impeachment proceedings against President Trump. There is more information and also more accusations that are coming to light. The latest, of course, is Democrat lawmaker Mickey Sherrill, who's now made a pretty startling claim on Facebook. A day before the riots on the 5th of January, she had colleagues allegedly leading groups on a Renaissance tour of the building. On a Facebook Live, she said that she plans to hold those Republicans accountable for this.
Not only do I intend to see that the president is removed and never runs for office again and doesn't have access to classified material, I also intend to see that those members of Congress who embedded him, those members of Congress who had groups coming through the Capitol that I saw on January 5th, a reconnaissance for the next day, those members of Congress that incited this violent crowd, those members of Congress that attempted to help our president undermine our democracy. I'm going to see that they're held accountable.
But Sherrill did not specifically identify as to which lawmakers she saw leading groups through the Capitol, but her allegation comes as lawmakers continue to seek answers about the extent of planning and coordination behind the violent assault on the Capitol. Meanwhile, several Capitol police officers have been suspended and more than a dozen are being investigated for suspected ties to the rioters. Sherrill, in fact, took to Facebook Live to recount her experience of the Capitol attack, which left one police officer dead and more than 50 others injured.
What do you do?
This story will grow and grow and grow.
There's more to come out. There's a lot more to come out. I mean, there was another piece of video that's only just coming out now that you can find online, where there is a woman using a megaphone directing the rioters to certain rooms, and she seems to know the ins and outs. She says if you go through a window, you'll find a doorway there. They had maps, they had inside information, they knew where they were going, what they were doing. And that lady there, although we've got to put this in perspective, Sidney Powell's saying election fraud, no evidence, no evidence. So far, she's saying she saw these 3 members of Congress taking these protesters on a guided tour the day before. We haven't seen the evidence yet. She's got to name the people. She has to name them.
Shame and shame. Print or be damned.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. I'm impressed. You've passed the IQ test and got this far, so let's press that button to do the last thing that helps us. It's got subscribe on it, you can't miss it, and please ring the bell for notifications of future videos.